boy, this is surely becoming a familiar sight nowadays, isn't it? How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last time we continued slogging through the tutorial stuff, and there's still a whole bunch to go. We ended up celebrating at a festival in Icky Town to celebrate the Guardians. I think I said celebrate twice in that sentence, which makes it a little bit redundant, but we celebrated the Guardians. I said celebrate again. I'm just gonna stop saying the C word. We went to Icky Town. We had a festive event when it comes to repaying the Guardian deities. Anyway, we had a doorbell ring at the end of the last episode, and Kukui didn't barge through the door, so is he sick or something? I mean, it is late at night, and I probably should be asleep, but again, we have like an hour or 45 minutes or so of slogging through more tutorial stuff, so I should probably get it over with before I go to bed. Oh, the professor said, "Hey there, Lily. Bring me that great new trainer, woo!" So I'm here to show you the way to his Pokemon lab. If you'll come with me, it's this way. James? Here, a little pocket money for you. Don't go wasting it on anything too silly. Oh, well done, James. You're already making friends, aren't you? And what a cute little friend you found. Mom, you're embarrassing me. I knew Alola would be a great place for us. We just keep meeting wonderful people here. Me? Well, thank you. My name is Lily. It's very nice to meet you. Looks like it's finally your time to shine, sweetie. Enjoy yourself out there with Rowlet, and don't be gone too long. I know, Mom, my curfew's at 11. You don't need to keep reminding me. You have a nice mother, don't you? We should get going. I'll show you to the Pokemon Research Lab. Alright, so the cutscene's finally over, right? Nope, it's just getting started. You can only reach the professor's lab by treading through the tall grass here. He says he can research moves better when he is so surrounded by Pokemon. Since I'm not a trainer, though, I have to rely on using repels all the time. You do know that using repels keeps Pokemon from attacking, right? And about Nebby. Oh, I mean Cosmog. Cosmog seems to be a very rare Pokemon. It came from far, far away. It seems to have a very strange power. It used that power to save me once, when I was in danger. But some other people want Cosmog for themselves, to use that power. That's why only the Professor and Kahuna Hala and other people I trust can know about it. Can you keep a secret? Can you not tell anybody else about Nebby or what happened on that bridge? Please. I will do my best to keep it a secret. Anyway, there are some trainers that we can face here along the way to Professor Kukui's research lab. Let's go! Kneecaps! Oh god. What am I getting myself into? So, like I mentioned last time, trainer battles from here on out, unless they're important, are pretty much gonna get cut out. Same with wild Pokemon battles, which I was hopeful I could make it through without running into a wild Pokemon. Any new wild Pokemon? Yes, a Slowpoke! Ah, nice to see you, Slowpoke. just recently you had a Galarian form revealed, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, you're level 7 too. You know what, I think I can take you out with leafages, probably 2. Yes, indeed, it will be 2. Okay. Yes, that's pretty cool, but, you know, this isn't Sword and Shield, so I shouldn't probably talk about Sword and Shield, because this is Sun and Moon. I can't really talk about Ultra Sun and Moon either, because those are alternate dimensional games as well. Oh yeah, you used Curse, so you boosted your defense. Okay. I gotta say, a lot of the attack animations in this game, and like the stat one you just saw where its fence just rose up, the little animation's so cool. There's a lot of cool things in this game I like in terms of like the animations and all that stuff. It's a very cool game in terms of its different mechanics, but we'll be seeing a lot of different mechanics in this entire adventure. Anyway, we picked up an Awakening here, so that's pretty nice. We're getting a lot of those status condition healing items right here. Oh, I ended up running into that lass. All I wanted to do was read the sign. I ended up getting confused by Supersonic from this lass's Wingull, and somehow I wasn't stuck on that battle for about 10 minutes because I didn't hit myself in confusion, which is very, very nice. Trainer tips. The Pokemon that will appear first in a battle will be the one that you've put in the top left position in your Pokemon list. Ah, yes, the good old trainer tips that are tried and true throughout every Pokemon game. Look at the nice calming waters here on the Melee Sea. I think that's actually what this is called, Melee Sea. Pretty nice. What do we have here? We have Lily waiting for us by the lab, but we have this person here. Oh, you're the type person, okay. Anything over this way other than wild Pokemon? I saw a sign over to the left. Might want to check that out. Hey, speaking of Wingulls, there's one right there. I just dealt with you, and I don't want to deal with you again, so if you excuse me, I'm just gonna run away now. Alright, let's take this nice and slow. Let's see what this sign says. 10 Karat Hill. Well, 10 Karat Hill is currently blocked by boulders, so I can't go ahead and do that quite yet. I was hoping I could make it through the grass without running into another wild Pokemon. But unfortunately I didn't, and I ended up running into a wild Alolan Rattata. I have to add the N there. Again, Alolan Rattata, I am not going to catch you. I did recently catch you in Pokemon Go, though, and I evolved you into an Alolan Raticate, so that was nice. But again, this is Sun and Moon, not Pokemon Go, not Ultra Sun and Moon, not Sword and Shield, not Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Sun and Moon. Let's talk about Sun and Moon. Oh yeah, Rockruff, let's go. Give it everything you've got. My body is ready. Woo! There they go again. The Pokemon Research Lab has its own unique charm, as I think you might agree. I've actually been, imposing on the professor here for the past 3 months. I'm not much of an assistant, but it's the least I can do to pay him back for letting me stay. Maybe I'd be more help if I were a real Pokemon trainer too. The professor, he never stops researching moves, not even inside the lab itself. Looks like we'll have to patch that roof again. And I just had washed his lab coat and finally gotten it clean too. Now it'll be in shreds. And I'm no good at mending clothes. So he'll just have to buy another new one. We should probably go in there before he does any more damage. Hey there, James. Thanks for getting him for me, Lily. Oops. Of course. However, I can be a help. I'm supposed to be your assistant, right? Rockruff's moves were just so styling, and I was making good progress with my research. Say, James, let me see your Pokédex for a second, yeah? No thank you. I'm serious, I don't want you to touch my Pokédex. I prefer it the way it is right now. So, what do you think of this place? Not too bad, right? Yeah, it's not bad, but my Pokédex, can you just hand that back to me? But that's not why I called you here, eh? Here, it finally arrived. It? What's wrong, Lily? Don't make me do all the talking. See, there's this Pokemon inside your Pokédex, called Rotom. Oh no. Really? Oh, I can tell you about Rotom. It's a peculiar Pokemon, with a body made up of something like electricity. It can take up residence in machines. Yeah, buddy. And to put that kind of crazy skill of Rotom's to work, it's the next generation of Pokédexes, but it's only complete once Rotom has gone into the body specifically made for it. A whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. This was Kukui talking, I just realized that. He said, yeah, buddy, and I thought it was Lily. Anyway, I can at least do Lily's impression of Kukui one more time. Woo. And there's only a few of these beauties out there in the world so far. And now if I power up your Pokédex with the parts I just got in... That's okay, Kukui, you don't need to. I'm perfectly fine with my Pokédex without it. Too late. Hey now, sorry about that, Rotom. Guess I surprised you? Rotom, here boy, I powered up your favorite Pokédex. Give James a helping hand, yeah? That's okay, Rotom, you don't need to. You can go find a nice washing machine or a lawnmower, it's okay.
Nice to meet you, pal. Gentle on the goods, okay?
See, James? Now Rotom can talk right to you. From what I can tell, yeah, looks like Rotom has taken a liking to you. And this will help how exactly? Thank you, Lily. Why does Rotom need to be in my Pokédex? James hasn't been here in Alola too long yet, so I decided to give him this special Rotom Dex to help him navigate around. Do I have to say one of these options? Oh, I guess I'll be polite and say thank you. You can see where you're headed just by looking at Rotom, and if you give it a little tap, you can even check out the town map. Alola! The salty breeze sang to me and brought me here to you. Whoa, ho, ho! Is that a loft? That's awesome! No, it's not. It's private. The professor has been kind enough to let me use it. If you've seen a person or a Pokemon who needs help, you just help them. Right, James? How? And that's why I'm letting Lily stay up there in the loft. So, James, I'm leaving this Rotom Dex in your hands. Rotom, you look after James, yeah? So that's the Rotom Dex, eh? It's kinda cute. Alright, there are some important things you need to know about the Island Challenge. The Island Challenge is your chance to become the strongest trainer around, the Island Challenge Champion. Woo! It's a great adventure for you and your Pokemon to go on together. There are 4 main islands that make up Alola, and a kahuna for each one of them. If you wish to be recognized by the kahunas as worthy, it's said you must clear 7 trials. James, I want you and Rowlet to get out there and give it a shot. You were able to fully use your Pokemon's moves in your very first battle. I think you must have a talent for drawing out Pokemon's strengths. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it then. Oh yeah, as someone who's dedicated my life to studying Pokemon moves, I really want to see you out there meeting all kinds of Pokemon on your Island Challenge. Here, everybody on the Island Challenge gets one of these Island Challenge amulets. I got one from Gramps too. Alright then, James. You too, Hal. Get a move on. What? To the trainer school. You gotta learn the basics of being a Pokemon trainer through Pokemon battling. It's a long road to becoming the Island Challenge champion, and the trainer school is the first step. Well, what about you, Hal? I'm good. I just want to play with my Pokemon. Train with them. Right. The Island Challenge. So this is how the people of Alola connect with the world around them. Lily, you take care of James, yeah? Until he gets used to Rotom, help him find his way around. So, this is one of the many differing aspects when it comes to Pokemon Sun and Moon, because, as you may have noticed with all of the wording and things of that nature, the typical gym challenge that has been around since the first generation is not in this game. Instead of gyms, there are trials and trial captains, and then eventually, instead of facing an Elite Four, we face off against 4 kahunas of each respective island in the Alola region. We'll get into the more nitty-gritty of that as time goes on, but yes, this is one of the many differing aspects of Sun and Moon compared to other games in the series. It's a very nice concept, and I'm very, very glad they took a different direction, because the gym system is honestly extremely tiring. But they tried something new, and I personally do think it succeeded. It could have been a little better, but, for the most part, it was pretty great. And you'll see what I mean in case you haven't played these games yet, as we go on. So, we need to actually head back home, but unfortunately we have to go through... Oh, wait, I already read this trainer tip, I don't know what I was doing. Fortunately, we can actually skip most of the grass here by going this way. Please run into a Pokemon. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to skip Pokemon or anything. Another Slowpoke specifically, I guess I can say. No, I just wanted to run into all of the wild Pokemon in the world. No, we're going to be running from Slowpoke. Rowlet's already level 10, and that's a little high before our first trial, I guess, instead of saying gym now. Gotta get used to that, though, since, I've played Pokemon so many times that, I'm more used to gyms than island challenges. Anyway, before we go, I don't know where Lily is, but before we go, I actually do want to stop off at home, because we have been recording for a good while, and there's actually a pretty nice detail that I didn't personally know about until a year after these games first came out. If you return home and you sleep in your bed, your mother's Meowth will give you an awakening. Pretty cool. Kind of, referencing when we first started the game, when Meowth woke us up, although it's a little different because this time Meowth didn't just scream at us from below the bedpost. He actually jumped up on top of us. Anyway, with that is going to actually do it for this episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon, but because I've spent so many episodes ending it off and beginning an episode off inside the house, I'm going to stand on the porch until dawn. Or the afternoon, I don't know. Until then, thank you for I could have worded that better. Hang on, let me try again. I'm not doing any extra editing. Until next time, thank you for watching, and we are almost done with tutorials. Almost done. All we have to do is the trainer school now, and then everything will finally start picking up. Might be a little slow after that, but everything's definitely gonna pick up after this trainer school stuff. Stick with me, we're almost there. Until then, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.